So, you're a How.
Do you have a point, Mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the Hows. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
I'm sorry, Doggy, I don't have any skill in survival.
Adria. She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
We must strike quickly! Now you see true power! Is that it?
Oh my god. You know, fighting would go a lot faster if Daranan could hit a fucking target.
Of course.
Jesus! Scared the shit out of me.
Good work.
As you say.
Enemies ahead! Is anyone there? Let us
Make you hurt.
You dare!
Man, the least I could have done is given the prisoners clothes.
As you say.
To battle!
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
No. No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
Ugh.
We will need to fight shortly. I will not falter!
Yes.
Missed your job!
Damn it, Anders.
You don't stand a chance!
Very well.
I think she was beyond saving the way she unhinged her jaw like a fucking snake.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand... Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads. Aye, the Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
We'll find a way.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know. Of course.
Doesn't Anders have a dialogue point with this statue? Yeah.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian?
It's literally like this pixelated, low poly statue.
Got me there. What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil? Seems to me that Andraste counseled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are.
People who say Anders only becomes obsessed with justice, you know, from ages in Dragon Age 2, I have to question if they've ever actually listened to him in Awakening. He has always been passionate about mage rights.
That's so sweet of you. I'm all a tingle. Oh well, she's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know, Nathaniel, you're just like me.
Am I now?
You're back. You need anything? Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so, it's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Samuel! Groundskeeper Samuel! Is that you?
Who? Maker's breath. If it isn't little Nate. I'd know that face anywhere.
Groundskeeper, I
Even
am
covered
overjoyed
in
that you stayed
shadow?
on. Please, do you know how my brother died? And my sister? I was in the Free Marches.
Your brother died in the war. But Lady Delilah, don't you know? She isn't dead, son. Not that I know of. Last I heard, she married a storekeep in Amaranthine. Don't know which one. Poor girl.
Did you hear that? My sister is alive. I knew about my mother and heard my brother might be dead. I suppose I just assumed that Delilah was dead too. Could we ask around the shops next time we're in Amaranthine? Thank you. I would be interested to know just what happened to her.
Hi there, kitty. Alright, let's head Damarantine.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Is this the right tree? Again, I know Anders has a dialogue point somewhere out here.
They used to
This
display
is
the heads
true.
of traitors. Oh,
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
Literally, a year of solitary confinement is torture.
Well, sure, now I am. Don't think the irony is lost on me. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end. That's good. Why aren't you in charge of everything again? All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools. See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something?
Oh my god, I'm used to playing as a female character, and this guy is such a fucking creep. Now he's just a angry twerp.
Who's asking? Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first. Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did. Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it. Well, of course, we had to investigate.
Of course.
That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right, and as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the darkspawn appeared. We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook 2 screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but it sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble? Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
why won't you let us?
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey. Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Ravane. Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious. No, sir. Again, my pardon.
It's the constable's orders.
I'd say paying you to give me a letter indiscreetly is kind of suspicious.
Look, we let some in, we'll have the rest scratching at...
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods. Thank you. I will make this quick.
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Maybe.
Make us spit on you, you heartless bastard.
I'll speak to him.
Ah, Warden Commander. I take it you've decided to help us. With trade slowed to a crawl, smugglers have moved in, selling stolen goods at exorbitant prices. If we could shut down their operation and seize their supplies, we could distribute it to the needy. There is a smuggler doing business in the market. He probably knows where the hideout is. We haven't been able to get anything from him, but maybe you can.
Okay, I need to turn off whatever the fuck Nathaniel's got on.
You a glass of water?
There.
Why don't the guards do anything
Why aren't the
about
Darkspawn
these
going
smugglers?
away?
I hear it's a plot started by the Grey Warden.
You're going beyond the call of duty, Warden Commander. We're grateful.
Greetings. Could I interest you in... Wait a minute. My lad said they saw you talking to the... You'll learn not to stick your nose where it don't belong.
Now you die! Bought a piece of Andraste's shin bone in the Amaranthine market.
You have forced my hand! Ah! Flee while you can! This will not end well for you. There is no hope for you now!
Say your place!
As you say. Of course.
Is there anything interesting to buy?
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Ooh, for me? Ooh.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Your Valanus quest.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you. Yes. Thank you for coming to the Guild. We need your help. Our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square. I don't know. How would I know the minds of these monsters, whoever or whatever they are? Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all? I suppose I have to be content with that. It is better than nothing. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organization. You have my promise.
I'll lead you to it. I don't know if I want to bother with any of these. I'm not going to.
More foes approach!
Interesting that all the Aragoons are led by mages.
Is that it?
It will be done.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you. In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help. You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns. It will be done. Give me some time.
Easy enough.
That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
It is. Where's the...
What you said, Anders. The comparison between my family and yours. It's idiotic. I'm not about to transform into an abomination simply for being a Howe. Doesn't say what on earth is about you. Being a Howe also does not allow you to control your mind.
Kinda missing my point, aren't you?
Let us end this quickly!
Man of simplifications.
Fine, fine. It will be done.
Aye, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is? You found it?
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
I suppose that requires some explanation.
I would like to say, yeah, I'm curious.
Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her. During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it. I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel. All things considered, I'd rather be sitting in a tavern.
It will be done.
Again, here we are. I was gonna say, Nathaniel has a talking point here.
It figures, actually.
Damn it, I wish I turned off that smoke thing.
There used to be another statue here. It was of Byron Howe, my great-uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did. It truly is. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being on the wrong side of the war? For choosing poorly?
Okay, let's not get out of ourselves. I said it was a shame because I don't think it's fair to judge every single person in a family just because one person turned out to be a shithead.
Maybe you're right. I wish I knew exactly how. I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Win!
Oh, it is so good to see you, my friend. I contemplated visiting you at Vigil's Keep, but things got busy. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
Win, I think you'll find I have max persuasion skills.
Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
Oh, you really changed your mind on that one, eh, bud?
The mages will never be free. The Chantry would never allow it. Our only hope for survival is to show them we can be trusted. Don't you remember what happened to the Circle in Ferelden? Do you want to give the Templars another excuse to call for the culling of all mages?
That's not how it works,
cannot
Win.
be forced.
Then it will never come, yeah.
This discussion will get us nowhere. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college. Then we shall just have to get by without her. It would be a pity, though. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. The hour is late and I must go. It was wonderful to see you again. Take care, my friend.
Very well.
Ooh, for me?
Hope you like it.
Anywhere safe. Anywhere at Maker's blessings to you, sir. The sins of man brought It's not like Karam to be gone this long. And now this. I was sure I would find him at the inn. You. We must follow the example of Andraste and reflect upon the chant of light. Your neighbors would do well to heed this lesson and join us in prayer. Have you delivered your annual tithe to the Chantry, sir? You may be overdue.
Yeah, I think Daranon's overdue. Let's head into the tavern.
and Hubert's
Ooh,
gang got their
like
hands
you
on
have
some
light
moonshine.
shining from
You
your
think they'll
eyes.
sell some to me?
Something I can do for you, friend? And who are you supposed to be that's asking? An elf? Yes, of course. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while. Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Hubert hates you.
Some tells me you won't.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? Yes, I remember him. You'll want to speak to my boss over at the bar.
Already did.
Of course. As you say. Very well. Yes.
I got a sore on my foot from working the fields. Want to see?
As you say. Of course.
Don't eat that.
We should ride.
Where is Delilah?
With trade halted, I can't get my suit. As you say.
It's just for...
Damn it! Get up!
Be gone!
Anders! Where is Delilah?
How's your wife?
The warden's taking over Vigil's keep is bad news.
What a fucking
I think
sworn
that's where
she
the
was out here.
phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.
Well, let's do this then.
No guards? Maybe they don't want to draw attention to the cache. Could we be that lucky?
I doubt that, Anders.
And here I almost believed the infamous Anders wouldn't take the bait.
Ah, yes. I suppose I should have known it would be you.
You made a poor choice with this one, Commander. Anders will never submit, not to us and not to you.
I don't require his submission. I just would like his friendship.
So far, yes. I'll make sure that this murderer is never a bother to anyone again.
What? No, you can't arrest me! Queen Honora allowed my conscription!
The Chancellor's authority supersedes the Crown in this matter. You cannot hide within the Grey Warden's ranks. Hardly surprising. The Grey Wardens have ever been a haven for criminals and Maleficar. I do not know how you inspire such loyalty, Anders, but it will avail you naught. Now you come with us.
I don't think so. Anders!
Of course.
That went well, thankfully.
I wonder if Nemea knew about this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Thank you. You stood by me, and I appreciate that.
We're friends.
I guess they do. Anyhow, let's go before someone else rushes in to waggle a finger at us.
Very well. Of course. Yes. I think I can help with that. It will be done. As you say. Very well.
Maybe I have to leave and come back for Delilah? Let's take care of them smugglers then, I guess.
You good-for-nothing lackwits! You let me be followed! Get rid of this fool!
You want to die, don't you? You will pay for that! Let us end this quickly!
Too slow!
Now you die!
As you say. You don't always wear robes, do you?
Not when I'm naked, I don't.
I mean when you
She
run from
required.
the circle. Robes would make you easy to spot.
So does the big I'm a mage sign around my neck. I like to make it easy for the Templars.
Ah, so that's how it's going to be.
Any luck with the smugglers? That house has been locked up for years. To think that all this time it's been hiding the entrance. There will surely be someone on guard. Where there's a guard, there's a key. If you can find a way into the hideout, the smugglers won't have a chance. Good luck, Commander.
Enemies
Let's put
ahead!
an end to our little operation. I can't allow that.
As you say.
I hate that their helmets aren't matching the rest of their armor.
Yes.